Choose a favorite like lasagna or all new pasta bowls like shrimp skip.
Yes. Hello friends. Alan here. I'm excited to talk about this book, Black Leopard, Red Wolf, Marlon James. This is, I like fantasy, as in I'm not an expert on it or well read in it. I like Ken Follett's, all his fantasy. I love all his stuff. I should do a thing on him. And I liked Patrick Rothfuss, The Name of the Wind, and the sequel to that. I've read Robert Jordan, but that's like off the top of my head about it. But if this is a fantasy novel, I mean, I just loved everything about this. It's mythology, fantasy. It's violent, horrific. Like Cormac McCarthy stuff is violent and horrific. Like his Blood Meridian, like his Child of God. There's every type of sex you can imagine in this. Straight, man on man, women on women, man on animal, leopard on hyena, hyena on man, buffalo with leopard, leopard with boy, you know, on and on. It's just great. And the worlds, you know, it's one of those deep world books, story within story. Like Gravity's Rainbow is just an endless story within story within story. Different worlds with maps and hard names to pronounce and remember at first, but you catch on without knowing it. I go back to the maps. Like here's Malacca, and here's the map for Kongor, and here's a map for, you know, I mean, I could just pick them out, show you one of the last maps of my favorite, the 10 and 9 doors map. But there's vernacular in here. It's a quest story. They're trying to find the boy who's been taken. All kinds of magic and witchcraft in here. Tracker has, or the nose, he has this smell. Can track people like forever into lifetimes if need be. Yeah. I don't think I'll give any spoilers away by reading some examples just almost at random. Again, I will tell you the story. Peter is the Inquisitor. He breaks the fourth wall in this, not routinely, but periodically. Let me find another good scene. The middle one threw herself at me as if to kiss. Indeed, she grabbed my head as if to kiss and parted her lips. "Sister," she said, and both ran to me as women and grabbed my arms. Strong, strong women. They held me down no matter how hard I struggled. She moved in to kiss my mouth, but moved her lips upward, touching my nose, brushing my cheek, and stopping at my left eye. I closed it before she licked it. She took her fingers and pried it open. She covered it with her mouth and licked the eye. I yelled and struggled, jerked my chest up and tried to nod my head out of her grip. I screamed before I knew what she was doing. Then she stopped licking and started sucking. She pressed her lips around the eye and sucked, and I could feel myself pulling out of my own head, sucked into her mouth. I screamed and screamed, but that made the other one laugh and laugh. She's, you know, here's a good thing, good part, good writing. Now it's writing that I've never quite read before, which is what my novel is about. I bring the prince from Kalandar. No man put down foot in Matha for 100 years, but many eunuchs. None of the women a line of the tallest women in Fasisi. who grab the crotch and squeeze. Before I tell this prince, this is what you do. Forget you great discomfort, and do not betray your unease, or they will kill you at the gate, and not care that they kill a prince. Take your balls and feel for each, then push them out of the sack up into your bush. Take your kong and pull it hard between your legs until it touches near your bottom hole. The guard will feel your ball skin hanging on both sides of the kong and think you are a woman. She will not even look at your face. The prince will make it all the way to La Sasso chamber before he removed veil and robe. A few more examples. Once you go into them through the mouth and boil him from the inside. 4 of them I kill myself. 1 almost cut my throat, and 1 make the mistake to think he's going to rape me first. I fuck him with a dagger and cut his coo all the way up to his neck. And when the king don't send assassins, he send poison. Fruits that kill the cow we feed it to. Rice that burn a goat tongue off. Wine that kill a serving girl who was just making sure it didn't get too warm. About the middle of the novel. This is over 600 pages long, but it goes really fast. When I read a great novel, the ending takes me longer to read than the beginning. White scientists. Some say they got their name because of working magics and crafts and potions and burning vapors. For so long they burned the brown away from their skin. I almost thought the name came because they made wretched things out of nothing, and nothing is white. People look at them and mistake them for albinos, and albinos for them. But the albino skin is the desire of the gods, and the white scientist is everything godless. Both uncovered their heads and lots like a bunch of tails spilling out. Lots as white as their skin, their eyes black, their beards patchy with lots as well. Thin faces with high cheekbones, thick pink lips. The one to the right had 1 eye. He grabbed my cheeks and squeezed my mouth open. Every word I tried to say came out of my head as a wave that died as it reached my mouth. The one-eyed man stuck his fingers in one nostril, then the other, then looked at his fingers and showed it to the other, who nodded. The other rubbed his hand along my ears, his fingers rough like animal skin. They looked at each other and nodded. I have 1 more hole so far unchecked. Will you check it? I asked. The one-eyed one brought his sack over. The pain you shall feel, it will not be small, he said. I'm so tempted to read on, but that would be a spoiler. There's poetry in here. There's dialogue, as in like Circe and Ulysses, like a play, a script rather, or play. There's everything. I can't recommend this novel enough. It's one of a trilogy, but I've heard Marlon's interviews saying it's going to be the same story told over again from different POVs, a la Faulkner, Sound and the Fury, perhaps. So, yeah, pick it up at your earliest convenience. Totally recommend this. Thank you for your attention. Like and subscribe. I'll be reviewing Barbara Kingslover's new book soon. I'll have some videos up about buddy read I did with my dad on John Steinbeck's East of Eden. I will be reviewing the Book of Monel, which is stayed with me for months. So, yeah, I hope you stick around. Thank you.